I'm thinking about. That was pretty loud, wasn't it? I meant it. Good evening, everyone. And in honor of, I'd like to call this meeting to order of the April 16th, 2026 City Council meeting, Woodland Park City Council meeting. And in honor of a previous mayor who left us in 1995, he's still with us, but left the dais. His name was Clark Becker, and he challenged me and asked me to say, live from Woodland Park. It is the Woodland Park City Council meeting of April 16, 2026. And he did that because it was the very first live broadcast of the City Council meeting, which we do all the time and we record them and we're all over the place now. But I would just wanted to do that in honor of Clark. He's a wonderful, wonderful man. Anyway, Monica, would you do the roll call, please?
Of course. Mayor Case?
Here.
Mayor Pro Tem Nakai?
Here.
Councilmember Bryant?
Here.
Councilmember Gear?
Here.
Councilmember Jones?
Here.
Councilmember Smith?
Yep.
All present. Mayor, you have a quorum.
Thank you, Monica. Would everyone please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance?
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, everyone. And ceremonies, item 3, ceremonies, presentations, and appointments. Item A is results of the 2026 regular municipal election. Monica.
Yes, thank you. So I think you probably all already have seen the election results, but we'll just go over them real quickly. We received 2,259 ballots for this election. The candidate for mayor, George Jones, received 1,591 votes and was the winner. We had 4 open seats for council and 5 candidates. I'm just going to go in order that the ballot was in order. So I have Don DeZellum. He received 1,613 votes. Catherine Nakai received 1,746 votes. Seth Bryant received 1,757 votes. Mary Sikowski received 870 votes. Jeffrey Gear received 1,590 votes. So we have a 4-year terms for Seth Bryant, Catherine Nakai, and Don DeZellum. And Jeffrey Gear will have the 2-year term. Question number 1 on the ballot regarding the stipend for council and the mayor failed. We had yes votes of 902 and no 1,282. Question number 2 regarding some corrections to the charter passed. Yes votes were 1,512 and no were 575. Question number 3, the last question, amending the charter to permit the incumbent to resign, also failed. Yes votes were 1,029 and no was 1,113. That was the election.
Thank you,
Everything went
Monica.
well. Yes.
And congratulations to all of you. Job well done. Item 3B, outgoing remarks by yours truly, Mayor Case. So I did write some remarks. I'm going to try and get through them. Bear with me. Good evening. As I take the dais for the final time, oh, for heaven's sake.
Tissues.
Yeah, it's okay.
As I take the dais for the final time as mayor of Woodland Park, I do so with a full heart and deep gratitude for the opportunity to serve this remarkable community over the past 8 years. I don't know if I'll get through this. I may have to have someone else read it. When I first stepped into this role, I carried a clear purpose to help guide our city toward fiscal responsibility, strengthen the foundation of our local government, and position Woodland Park for a future of thoughtful growth and opportunity. Together with my fellow council members and dedicated staff and this engaged community, we have made meaningful progress toward these goals. We face challenges, some expected, others not. Through it all, we worked to make decisions grounded in stewardship, accountability, and a shared belief of the potential of this city. While not every decision was easy or universally agreed upon, I remain proud of the way we stayed focused on what we believed was in the long-term best interest of Woodland Park. What makes this community special is not just its natural beauty or its location at the base of Pikes Peak, America's Mountain. It is the people. It's the business owners who invest here, the families who build their lives here, the volunteers who give their time, and the employees who serve with professionalism and care every single day. You are the heart of Woodland Park. I want to express my sincere appreciation to my colleagues on council, past and present, for your commitment. Hold on. Your thoughtful debate and your willingness to serve. To our city staff, thank you for your expertise, your resilience, and your dedication to this community. Often behind the scenes and without recognition. Strong communities are not built in isolation. I am especially grateful for the relationships we have continued to build with our regional partners. Teller County, thank you, Eric, for being here. Our school district and neighboring communities, and I see some of you from the school district as well. And neighboring communities, these partnerships matter, and they will continue to shape Woodland Park's future in important ways, so support them. As I step away from this role, I will leave with both pride and optimism. Pride in what we have accomplished together and optimism for what lies ahead. But the future of Woodland Park will depend, as it always has, on the people who care enough to stay involved, to show up, number one, to listen and engage respectfully, and to support one another. I would simply ask this of our community, to be kind to one another, please. Celebrate the successes, even the small ones. Extend grace where there is disagreement, and remember that we are all working in our own ways toward a stronger Woodland Park. Serving as your mayor has been one of the greatest honors of my life. Thank you for your trust, your support, and the opportunity to be part of this chapter in our city's story. With that, I will offer my final gavel to George with my deepest thanks. Thank you, everyone. Thanks, everybody. I really appreciate it. And I mean it from the bottom of my heart. And these are amazing. If you haven't seen them, you've got to look at them. They're amazing. So thank you. And I will let Monica carry on. I'll be right there. Keep them in order. I'll do my best. Would you mind? And I'm not leaving. I'm going to watch the show.
Oh, now the pressure's on. Oh.
Is that?
Okay, without a mayor, I guess I'm in charge of the agenda now. The next item on the agenda is the swearing in of the new mayor and council members. So I would ask you, Councilmember Jones, to come to the podium and be sworn in. Yeah. Is it on? No. There we go. Okay. Raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state
I,
your name.
George Jones,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and of the state of Colorado,
and of the state of Colorado,
the charter and ordinances of the city of Woodland Park,
charter and ordinances of the city of Woodland Park,
that I will faithfully perform the duties
and that I will faithfully perform the duties
as mayor
as mayor
of the Woodland Park City
of
Council,
the Woodland Park City Council,
upon which I'm about to enter.
upon which I'm about to enter.
Okay, congratulations.
Thank you.
Yes. Okay, next, we will have Seth Bryant.
Oh, King George.
Move on down.
Because that's how we want to stand.
You don't make me sit here with a cat?
Raise your right hand. I state your name.
I, Seth Bryant,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and of the state of Colorado,
and of the state of Colorado,
the charter and ordinances of the city of Woodland Park,
the charter and ordinances of the city of Woodland Park,
and I will faithfully perform the duties
and I will faithfully perform the duties
as council member
as council member
of the Woodland Park City Council,
of the Woodland Park City Council,
upon which I'm about to enter.
upon which I am about to enter.
Congratulations. After all of these. We'll sign these up. Okay, and next we have Catherine Nakai. Raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name.
I, Catherine Nakai,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and of the state of Colorado,
and the state of Colorado,
the charter and ordinances,
charter and ordinances
Of
of
the
the
city of
city of
Woodland
Woodland Park.
and I will faithfully perform the duties
And I will faithfully perform the duties
as council member of the Woodland Park City Council,
as council member of the Woodland Park City Council,
upon which I'm about to enter.
upon which I'm about to enter.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Hey, Don DeZellem? Raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name.
I, Don DeZellem,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and of the state of
and
Colorado,
of the state of Colorado,
the charter and ordinances
the charter and ordinances
of the city of Woodland
of
Park,
the city of Woodland Park,
and that I will faithfully perform the duties
that I will faithfully perform the duties
of council member
of council member
of the Woodland Park City
of the
Council,
Woodland Park City Council,
upon which I'm about to enter.
upon which I'm about to enter.
Congratulations. Okay. And Jeffrey Keaton. Okay, your
You-
turn. Raise your right hand and repeat after me.
Gotcha.
I state your name.
I, Jeffrey Gear,
You solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and of the state of Colorado,
and of the state of Colorado,
the charter and ordinances
the charter and ordinances
of the city of Woodland Park,
of the city of Woodland Park,
and that I will faithfully perform the duties
and I will faithfully perform the duties
of council member
of council member
of the Woodland Park City
of the
Council
Woodland Park City Council
upon which I am about to enter.
upon which I'm about to enter.
Congratulations.
Thank you. My turn. Oh. that's right.
Okay,
Now you can take over the agenda.
all right.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Well done. Okay, item 3D, appointment and swearing in of our new municipal judge. Monica?
Yes. Joel Pratt is here this evening to be sworn in as our new municipal judge.
Yeah, that's a good point. Do we want are there any questions? Are we doing a motion on this? Yeah.
So, we should appoint first before we swear him in, probably then.
Do we want to,
Probably.
so yeah, we're gonna need to make a motion.
I make a motion for the appointment of the new municipal judge, Joel
Pratt.
Pratt.
Second.
Any discussion?
Nope.
Okay. Monica?
Okay, Jones,
Yes.
Nakai,
Yes.
Bryant,
Yes.
Gear,
Yep.
Smith.
Yep.
DeZellem.
Yes.
Okay, and the motion passes unanimously. And now we will swear in.
Yeah.
Raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name,
I, Joel Pratt,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and of the state of Colorado,
and of the state of Colorado,
the charter and ordinances of the city of Woodland Park,
the charter and ordinances of the city of Woodland Park,
and that I will faithfully perform the duties
and that I will faithfully perform the duties
as municipal judge
as municipal judge
of the Woodland Park Municipal Court,
of the Woodland Park Municipal Court,
upon which I am about to enter.
upon which I am about to enter.
Congratulations,
Thank you
Judge.
very much. Thank you very much. Man, Chris, man, thank you very much.
Okay. Excellent. All right. Let us move on to 3E, appointments to the Parks Recreation Advisory Board. Monica?
Yes, me again. Okay, so currently the Parks and Recreation Advisory Board has 4 openings. And the city clerk's office received 4 applications. This evening, city council will consider making appointments for Jerry Smith, Ryan Skajewski, Michael Walker, and Joel Smith to the Parks and Recreation Advisory Board. Are all of you present? Okay. Just 2?
Well, we can hear from the 2 candidates.
Would you like to come up to the podium and say a few words to council?
And just to confirm, we only have 2 here.
I believe so, just 2.
Okay. Okay. And we typically don't appoint unless they show up, so we'll just go with,
We'll hold off on the
Yeah.
other 2. Okay, what was your name?
My name's Jerry Smith.
Jerry Smith?
I probably don't have to say too much. I'm a resident of Woodland Park for the last 8.5 years. For the first 2 years here, I was on Board of Adjustment. That's how I met Catherine. I quickly figured out that Board of Adjustment wasn't my thing. Parks and Rec was. I've been on, this will be my 3rd term on Parks and Rec Board. I'm also on the board for Teller Trails Team and also on the board for the Teller County Shooting Society. I think what I'm most proud of on our Parks Board is over the last couple of years, we facilitated development of a new Parks, Trails, and Open Space Master Plan. We facilitated the Meadowood Sports Complex Master Plan, and the reimaging of Bergstrom Park Master Plan. And most importantly, at least for me, was without the Parks Board and without Teller Trails team, the Avenger open space purchase would have never happened. And I think that was what was the biggest deal for me. So anyway, I'm just looking forward to the next 2 years. At our last meeting, we approved our goals for this year. And so that's what we'll start work on as we move forward. So happy to answer any questions.
Thank you, Jerry. Council, any questions?
So what are the goals, Jerry?
So there's 4. Let me see if I can get all 4. I wasn't at the last meeting. One is to finish the conservation easement for the Avenger open space. Don? No. Was Meadowood, to help facilitate Shining Mountain Golf Course Master Plan, if that's what we're called on to do. Don or Steve, do you remember the next 2?
It's good
So do
enough,
I.
Jerry. Don't worry about
All
it.
They are, I can say this, they are very lofty and worthwhile goals.
Good. Any other questions?
No questions, just thanks for coming back, Jerry.
Sure.
Okay,
Okay, if the other applicant can come up, and then I'll swear you both in at the same time.
I didn't wear this to influence you in any way. My wife has threatened if I don't stop wearing it, I'm going to be in serious trouble. I was very proud to be part of the program with Christian and get to know those of you that I had the opportunity to meet. And I'm very, very impressed with everything that I've seen. I've been up here over 40 years, ran a business for about half that time, and then began to commute back up and down for various reasons. And I retired about 2 years ago, and I gave myself 2 years to kind of take a breath and figure out who am I now beyond my work life. And what I realized is this town has always been very special to me, and I wanted to participate in a way. And I think that being an engaged citizen, as much as the former mayor, I said, no one can say it better than she does. She's such an eloquent speaker, and she has that vision. And I think that's what I've seen from everyone here, that the vision extends far beyond this, a meeting where we say what people think that we want to hear, they want to hear, to generations out. And that impresses me very, very much. I don't have children, but that to me does not matter. I plan to finish my life here after 40 years. And Parks and Rec, I like the idea of parks, and I've always said recreation is more recreation. And so that part of it is to be, for me at least, is to be more involved, especially with the trail system. I would like to see the Pinestone Ranch thing move forward as well. I think that the open spaces are critical. And again, you've all done such a great job with what you did with Avenger. I've been on that trail many, many times. I live in that subdivision over there. So I've lived there long enough before all these roads were paved or anything. And now I've gotten to the point where I ride my e-bike up Sun Valley Drive and go up to Kings Crown, which is what sold me on Woodland Park when I first arrived here. And as I ride up there now, after going through this course and finding out about the road work, I'm not so irritated by the cracks and bumps that I go over. I learned a whole lot about why you do what you do to do these kind of things. So that's really all I have to say. And I don't know if you have any specific questions for me.
thank you. Any questions, council? Oh.
Why do you think you lived here so long? Too long.
I know your parents, I believe. And I know Clark Becker, and there's so many names of people that I know that are no longer here, Cal Elder and all the people that have been very involved in this community for many years. Gene Kozlowski I don't know if you remember Gene, who was the mayor up here as well. Gene is still my accountant, even though he lives up in Parker nowadays. There's something about this place. And again, I would go back to former mayor Case and the way she described it. There's a spirit about this place. And even this morning when I woke up, the very first thing I saw was the light on Pikes Peak, as they call it, top of the great shining mountain. And it's just white, and you go, I still love living here. You know, so again, I just think this is a great community. And from what I've seen from all of you, I go, I want to work with you people. I would love to be in a position to take on the challenges like with Shining Mountain. I think there's going to be a lot of them. I don't think it's going to be easy, and I'm not afraid to make mistakes, and I'm not afraid to listen, and I want to participate for the common good of this town.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Okay. Thank you very
Um,
much. Oh,
If you don't mind, sorry. I had a chance to get to know Mike during Citizens Academy here, and I just want to say thank you for taking this next step. That's one of the goals of Citizens Academy, is to educate and encourage our citizens to get more involved. And I really appreciate that you're doing so. So thank you very much.
Thank you. And thank you for the program, by the way. I don't know who decided to put this program together, but I would encourage anyone to get involved because I learned a whole lot from it, whole lot.
Great. Thanks again, Mike. Okay. All right.
Need a motion to appoint.
Yeah.
I'll make a motion.
I will make the motion.
Oh, wow.
All right.
Unruly council already.
Jerry Smith and Mike Walker, he passed through to Parks and Rec Advisory Board for the next ensuing term.
I'll second.
Thank you.
Monica, I had a question for you before we call the roll. What are the terms on the seats that are open?
You know, I don't know off the
Oh.
top of my head.
I think it's
2
years.
Okay.
Two-year terms.
Okay. Thank you.
Mhm.
Okay. We have a motion and a second.
Okay, Nakai,
Yes.
Bryant,
Yes.
Gear,
Yes.
Smith,
Yep.
Jones,
Yes.
and DeZalem.
Yes.
Motion carries
Thank you.
unanimously. So we will now swear them both in.
All righty. Thank you, guys.
If you both, you can do it at the same time. We'll
Okay.
do them together, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Okay, repeat after me. I state your name.
I, Michael Walker,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and of the state of Colorado,
and then of the state of Colorado,
the charter and ordinances of the city of Woodland Park,
the charter and the ordinances of the city of Woodland Park,
and that I will faithfully perform the duties
and that I will faithfully perform the duties
as a member of the Parks and Recreation Advisory Board
as a member of Parks and Recreation Advisory Board
upon which I'm about to.
upon which I'm about to enter. Thank you. Thanks, Monica.
Look forward to working with you. You gotta sign some.
Mhm. We're gonna do them after. Okay. That brings us to item 3F, appointment to Keep Woodland Park Beautiful Committee. And again,
Okay, me again. So we did receive an application for Keep Woodland Park Beautiful Committee. And tonight council will consider the appointment of Christiana Quinn. Are you here in the audience? Christiana Quinn? No? No?
nope. Yeah,
We'll save it for next one.
okay,
Okay,
we'll move on.
move on.
Sorry, okay, there. Appointment to, okay, item 3G, appointment to the Utilities Advisory Committee. And Monica.
Me again. Okay, so we received an application for the Utilities Advisory Committee from Larry Waters, and
Oh,
council will consider his appointment tonight. Is Larry here? Yep, okay.
hi, Larry, come on up and tell us a little bit about why you want to be on the UAC.
Well, I appreciate mayor and council taking this under consideration. I've lived in Woodland Park since 1978. We moved to Sawmill here from Villa Grove and Gunnison, and I went to school here for a year. And we kind of stuck around. In 1985, I went to work for the city of Woodland Park. And I've done everything between dig ditches to clean the ditches to lay pipe to build wastewater plants, water plants, and reservoirs. Got a pretty good handle on what it takes water wise to keep this town flowing and working. I just feel like it was time for me to retire a year ago, about to date. And it's time for me to get back into the swing of things and help this city out and KIP out and council. And I just feel like understand a lot about what's going on with the water industry.
Indeed.
And the challenges that we're going to be facing and are facing today. With the reservoir being the number one, get us through the future type thing, get our water on site versus in Twin Lakes and those kind of things, and development of more water locally and treatment for that water, that kind of stuff. And just kind of help give my 2 cents worth on what I know with state regulations. They still operate a small business that manages and operates small water and wastewater systems in the community, well, in Teller County and Park County. And I guess we'll stop there.
Okay. Yeah.
Whatever questions you may have of me, I'm here to answer them. I can get as in depth as you like, or we could keep it as brief as possible.
Council, any questions for Mr. Waters?
No, I'm looking forward to you joining us on the UAC.
Be fun and exciting.
Are you doing this just to stay away from Leticia?
Nope,
Or is she away from you?
maybe.
Okay.
No, things are good. She asked me why, and I was like, I just felt a calling to, I've been away for a year and caught my breath, and it's time to I still want to be involved. I still speak with KIP periodically, so here I am. I'm yours if you want to abuse me. We can go from there.
Thank you. Council,
So I'll make a motion to appoint Larry Waters to the UAC.
I'll second.
Okay, Bryant,
Yes.
Gear,
Yes.
Smith,
Yes.
DeZellem,
Yes.
Nakai,
Yes.
Jones,
yes,
and the motion passes unanimously.
thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Oh,
I, Larry Waters,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
I will support the Constitution of the United States
and of the state of Colorado,
and the state of Colorado,
the charter and ordinances
the charter and ordinances
of the city of Woodland Park,
of the city of Woodland Park.
and I will faithfully perform the duties
I will faithfully perform the duties
as a member of the Utilities Advisory Committee
as a member of Utility Advisory.
upon which I'm about to enter.
On which I'm about to-
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you. Congratulations. It's the last one I have to do.
no. Oh, no, yeah. It is. Okay, moving on. Thank you, everyone who volunteered for these boards and committees. It always warms my heart when you get a number of people coming up like that. So good stuff. All right, moving on to 3H, National Small Business Week Proclamation. Do we have representatives here from the SBDC? We have Deb Miller. Hey, Deb. Deb, are you able to talk about it, or? Okay, would you please just let everybody know what's going on, and then I will read into the record this proclamation.
Deb Miller with the Chamber here in Woodland Park. Small Business Week is something that we have actually observed over the last several years, and we've been trying to get Teller County more active with that. Last year, I believe, was our first year of doing the proclamation, and we're following up with the second year. The intent is to bring one of the events during Small Business Week here to Teller County, and we're hoping that we're able to do that. But we all know that our country is built on the back of small businesses. That's what
runs our country. And so for the city to honor with a proclamation on behalf of SBDC, I sure say thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, and I believe one of those events, well, shoot, I don't have the details in front of me, but I know it's that Tuesday, I think. Yeah, May 3rd. Okay. 5th. Tuesday, May 5th. Something like to that extent. And it's about AI, so it'll be very interesting. Okay. Mr. Gear, would you like? No. All right. National Small Business Week. Whereas National Small Business Week recognizes the vital contributions of entrepreneurs and small business owners whose innovation, determination, and leadership drive economic opportunity across the United States. And whereas the city of Woodland Park, known as the City Above the Clouds, is home to approximately 8,000 residents and serves as the economic and commercial hub of Teller County. And whereas small businesses play a critical role in Woodland Park's local economy, supporting jobs, attracting visitors, and providing essential goods and services to residents in the surrounding mountain communities. And whereas Woodland Park's vibrant small business community includes locally owned restaurants, retailers, professional services, hospitality providers, and outdoor recreation businesses that contribute to the unique character and economic vitality of the region. And whereas the Pikes Peak Small Business Development Center provides confidential advising, training, and resources to entrepreneurs and small businesses throughout El Paso and Teller counties, helping them start, grow, and succeed through free one-on-one consulting and affordable education programs. And whereas the Greater Woodland Park Chamber of Commerce works to support local businesses by promoting economic vitality, fostering community connections, and advocating for the thriving business environment in Woodland Park and throughout Teller County. And whereas the Better Business Bureau of Southern Colorado works to advance marketplace trust by promoting ethical business practices and supporting consumers and businesses through accreditation, education, and dispute resolution. And whereas the Colorado Springs Chamber of Economic Development Chamber and Economic Development Corporation works to strengthen economic prosperity throughout the Pikes Peak region by supporting business growth, workforce development, and regional collaboration. And whereas strong partnerships between entrepreneurs, local governments, economic development organizations, and community leaders help ensure Woodland Park remains a vibrant and welcoming place to live, bless you, work, visit, and do business. And whereas the Pikes Peak Small Business Development Center, the Better Business Bureau of Southern Colorado, and the Colorado Springs Chamber and EDC will host the 19th Annual Small Business Week celebration, providing workshops, networking opportunities, and recognition of outstanding small businesses across the Pikes Peak region. And this is the last one. Whereas these events give entrepreneurs and small business owners valuable opportunities to gain knowledge, build relationships, and celebrate the important role small businesses play in strengthening communities like Woodland Park. Now, therefore, be it resolved by the City Council of the City of Woodland Park, Colorado, hereby recognizes May 3rd through May 9th, 2026 as Small Business Week in Woodland Park and expresses its sincere appreciation to the entrepreneurs, small business owners, employees, lenders, advisors, and community partners whose dedication helps strengthen the local economy and enrich the quality of life in our community. Done. All right. I date and sign this. Yeah. What is the date? 16th. Okay. All right. Done. I think I got through that okay. Without you harassing me, Mr. Gear. All right. Moving on to item 3I, appointment of Mayor Pro Tem. So let's, I'm going to leave it to the council to have a discussion. Oh,
She beat me to it. I'll second.
okay. So we have a motion and a second.
Correct.
Discussion?
Nope.
Anyone? For the sake of the public?
I'll say I believe Catherine has functioned as a great mayor pro tem. She definitely has an eye for procedure and how things should be run.
Yeah, no, speaking personally, you've done an outstanding job these 2 years. I don't see any reason why you wouldn't continue to do that. So, as I've said before, change is not a favorite thing of mine. I like you sitting right there.
Thank you all.
Okay. We have a motion and a second.
Okay. Gear,
Yes.
Smith,
Yep.
DeZellem,
Yes.
Nakai,
Yes,
Jones,
Yes.
Bryant,
Yes.
and the motion passes unanimously.
thank you all.
Congratulations.
All right. Fair enough. Okay, let's see. Item 4, additions, deletions, or corrections to the agenda. Monica? Okay. Let's move on. Consent calendar. Item 5, we have 2 items, item A and B. Item A is the approval of the April 2nd city council meeting minutes. Item B is the approval of an on-call asphalt contract
Can we-
with, yeah,
I was saying, can we take them separately?
Yeah.
please. Yep.
Beat me to it.
All right. Can I get
So
a,
I'll take care of A. I make a motion for the approval of April 2nd, 2026 city council meeting minutes.
Second.
Monica?
Okay, Smith,
Yep.
DeZellem,
Yes.
Nakai,
Yes,
Jones,
Yes,
Bryant,
Yes.
Gear,
Yes.
motion passes unanimously.
thank you. Item B, approval of the on-call asphalt contract with Chatos Juarez Company LLC in the city of Woodland Park in the amount of $500,000, whatever, $977. Woo. Kip, save me on this one.
I got you. We'll round next time.
Yeah. Yeah.
We posted the on-call asphalt and concrete contract for the city for various projects. So this isn't necessarily spending all this, that exact dollar amount. So we have about 30 some projects on a list that we can't perform those tasks in-house. So that's why we asked for the on-call services. Put that out for bid. We ended up receiving 3 bids for that. One had to be disqualified because they weren't at the pre-bid meeting. Then we had 2. The lowest bidder, actually, we did not go with in this case. We had some concerns with their costs because they were extremely low, and it's going to sound funny, but there were concerns with that. So we ended up going with the only bid we had left.
Okay. Council, questions?
Not really a question, but can you give kind of the public an idea of what just a few things off that list that they might be looking at?
Yeah, so intersections where we have significant potholes, so there'll be redoing intersections, curb and gutter in certain areas. I don't want to promise anything at this point because it's a matter of getting them here, and we're going to kind of see how they do.
So our existing crews that are doing the pothole filling now, they'll continue to do that where they have the skill set to do so, correct?
Yes, sir.
Perfect. Thank you, Kip.
Yep.
Council, any further discussion? Okay, can I get a motion?
Sure, I'll do it. I'll make a motion to approve the on-call asphalt contract with Chatos Juarez Company LLC and the city of Woodland Park in the amount of $547,977.
That number.
I'll second it.
Monica?
Okay, DeZellem,
Yes.
Nakai,
yes,
Jones,
Yes.
Bryant,
Yes.
Gear,
Yes.
Smith,
Yep.
and the motion passes unanimously.
Thank you.
Thank you, council.
Yeah, thanks, Kip. Okay. Item 6, public comment on items not on the agenda.
We do have 4 people signed up for public comment. First is Brent and Darcy Broadfoot.
Thank you. Please let us know your names again and your city of residence.
Okay, my name is Brent Broadfoot. This is my wife, Darcy Broadfoot. We've been taxpayers and we've lived in Teller County for 32 years.
Okay.
I live off of Edlow Road, 138 Skyline Drive. And Lot 4, Block 4. I was before this committee back in, it was when they had the Woodland Park approved special use permit for new communications tower. My wife and I, this is the subject of this, is radio frequency microwave radiation saturating, assaulting the Broadfoot's home at 138 Skyline Drive. I brought this to the attention of this committee. And then CORE, you gave the approval to CORE to raise that tower from 63 feet, I believe, to 120 feet. We are being saturated with RF, EMF radiation. They figured, I've met with a communications consultant, also what do you call them? A consultant about what's going on with our house. We've been there 32 years, peace and quiet. I live 3 miles off the highway. What has happened in past years, you couldn't even get broadband up there, trying to shoot it from Gold Hill all the way over there. So what they've done is that we had a neighbor, there was a house vacant next to us, and there was some people who bought the house. They wanted to get broadband, and they couldn't get it and they finally got it, and they got it from some, I think Vero was one of them, and another company, Pike Speak Internet. And what was happening is they couldn't get it. My house is one of the tallest ones there, but they couldn't get it to me years ago. But what happened, these people, they put this little dish on a tree up by the road because they didn't put it on their house. I've been before the county commissioners 3 times, and I've talked to them about this. And they're saying to me, the last meeting I had with the county, they're telling me it's your responsibility it's not their responsibility because they said Gold Hill is within the city limits of Woodland Park. What I want to know is how we can stop this noise. This noise is 24/7. Some people call it a Havana syndrome. This noise, the level of it, I have samples of it. I have topographic maps that show what's going on here. And we noticed it even got worse after, I think it was after CORE did their increase on that tower. And there's other people on that tower. Now, I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I'm not against any technology. Matter of fact, I build professional recording studios. I know all about audio. I've been a recording engineer for 50 years. So I do understand audio. And then in the corporate world, I spent 21 years for a Fortune 500 company, and I used to design SCADA systems, which is supervisory control and data acquisition. That's what CORE is doing. My point is I want this stopped. They can realign the microwave, but they're trying to shoot it all the way through. And I don't know what's happening, and we're not making this up. I've spent $2,000 worth of meters. I have 7 different meters. I've taken samples around Woodland Park. I've talked to community people, asking them if they hear this noise. We're not talking about just tinnitus. This noise, nothing can mask this noise. You can turn a TV wide open. You can have earplugs in. You could have headsets. You could try anything you want, but this noise is continuously 24/7, 24/7, every day. We've been fighting this now since the last quarter of 23. As we all know, they've been been building some really large structures in Cripple Creek. So they're trying to push this data through. And I understand what they're doing. But I know that microwave links point to point can be realigned. The county's telling me it's your responsibility, not theirs. Now, one thing I wanted to ask is, this committee, have you had any complaints over the last year, 2 years, 3 years, or whatever, from anybody in this community about these cell towers? Anybody answer that question? Have you
I
had
can't
any
say that we
complaints
can
from
answer that
anybody,
at this
law
point.
enforcement or whatever?
Yeah, I can't say that we can answer that.
Well,
right
you're
now.
you're new, right?
Well, I've been on council for 2 years.
Okay, but so what you're saying, nobody's heard any complaints in the county?
We would have to go and investigate that. I couldn't give you a number or make a definitive statement on that right now.
Okay, and back in, I think it was September, there was an article in the paper.
I do want to remind you though, your timer expired a while ago. We usually do about 3 minutes. So can you just wrap it up for us?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
I'll wrap it
thank
up.
you.
I want it fixed, sir. I want it fixed. And I'm trying to go the right way, talking to the county. I've talked to law enforcement. I've talked to a lot of people. And it seemed like it's a hot potato. And you're trying to minimize it all, that it's a figment of our imagination. What do we do as retirees in that? What do we do that we've been here 32 years? It affects the price of our home. And then I want to bring this one up. Back in September, there was a young man unknown to my family. It was in the paper. Some man climbed that mountain and shut off those up there. It was in the paper. I don't know what came out about it, but I asked the county that the FCC in the newspaper article, they were going to have an investigation locally, and they were going to have the FCC come out. I asked the county that they would have the FCC come to our home and look at our problem while they were doing an investigation. My question is, why would somebody go out of the blue and just go shut off those towers if this is a figment of our imagination? And whoever did that, that's a federal offense. And so he can go to prison or whatever. My point is, I'm not the only one that has this complaint. Why should I have to sell my home and have to move when it's created a nightmare at our home? I'm done.
Thank you. Thank you, Brent.
So what's the answer to our concern then by this committee?
There's no answer that we can provide you right now you're just now presenting information. We're just hearing this. So there's no definitive.
This is the second time, sir. I was here during the core.
Fair. Yeah.
Core deal.
Right.
Yes, sir. This is the second time. Okay. So you don't have any recommendation what I need to do? Talk to attorneys, talk to FCC. I would like you guys to file a complaint with the FCC and have somebody investigate it. That's what I want. You have that power to get a hold of the FCC.
Yeah.
Thank you. God bless you all.
Next on the list, we have Mac McVicker.
Good evening, Mayor, Council. Mac McVicker here. I'm on the Board of Review. Been there for almost 13 years now. I've been to a lot of council meetings, both in person and via Zoom. And I just wanted to say, I've enjoyed working with the council that just finished up their terms tonight. And Mayor Case, you've been a pleasure to work with. I also want to recognize what this council did with Mayor Case in terms of courage, innovation, and creativity. And I'm going to finish up with a challenge. So a year ago this month, I don't remember the exact date, this council was faced with a tough decision on discontinuing collection of a sales tax. To face this, to get the council together, took innovation and creativity on the part of Mayor Case without violating the Colorado open records laws, open meetings. My hat's off to her for what she did there. Some of you up there, I think every one of you but Don DeZone, had a hard choice on that Monday meeting, that special meeting, to make a vote, take a vote after serious discussion to do away with that. That took courage. I'm a Vietnam vet. I have seen courage. You guys showed it in spades that day. You've also done a fantastic job of managing the people's money that you're given to work with. I see Commissioner Stone back here. He is part of a county of which there are only 2 in the whole state that are debt-free. Is that correct, Commissioner Stone?
More than that.
Okay, maybe 3 or 4. Pretty rare. So you've got a great example to follow. Except for a known debt that you have with the swimming pool, you're debt-free. You manage the people's money very well the last 4 years. I want to encourage you to keep doing that, and you'll have to make tough calls. People are going to come to you with all kinds of requests, and you can say yes to some, and you've got to say no to some. Be willing to show that courage and keep managing the people's money. And I've said this to some of you individually. I want it officially on the record. I'll say it again. You have done a great job the last 4 years. Keep it up. That's the challenge.
Thank you, Mac.
Thanks, Mac.
Next up, we have Emmeline Brown.
Hello and welcome to the podium. Please state your name again and your town of residence, please.
Emmeline Brown.
Emmeline.
Close. I'm little. My toes. I've been here for about 15 years, and I just wanted to say congratulations to everybody. And I also wanted to, as a Woodland Park voter, make my statement for Mary Sikowski. I would like to see her be appointed to Mr. Jones's seat here in the committee. And that's about it.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
Okay, and last on the list, we have Rhonda Roberts.
Hi, Rhonda. Yeah, please state your name and your town of residence.
Okay, my name is Rhonda Roberts and I'm from Woodland Park.
Thank you.
And good evening and congratulations to you, Mayor Jones, and to all of the newly seated council members.
Thank you.
I thank you for this opportunity to speak to you tonight. As a friend of Mary Sikowski, I would like you to consider appointing her to the vacant seat on the Woodland Park City Council. I have known Mary for a little over a year and admire her for her compassion, her humility, her integrity, her leadership, and her hard work. I have heard Mary's story about how it was that she came to Woodland Park and understand that she truly loves this city above the clouds. She is one of the most positive people I know, with a heart for the people of this city and the issues that affect their lives. I have seen Mary research issues, ask questions, and search out solutions to problems. I believe, as Mary does, that this city can unite and move forward. We can move forward when we take the time to listen and find solutions to problems that our city faces. Nearly 40% of the 2,259 people voted for Mary. She spent time connecting with people, listening to them, asking questions, and talking about the things that concerned them. She encouraged people to call her or meet with her in order to clearly explain her positions on matters that concerned them. I believe that she will take the same approach as a member of the city council. I believe that Mary would be a great asset to this council and would help unify the citizens of Woodland Park. I respectfully ask that you appoint Mary Sikowski to the vacant seat on this council. Thank you, and God bless you.
Thank you, Rhonda. Appreciate that. Okay, anybody else? Anybody online? Okay. All right, we will close this portion of the public comment items on the agenda, and we will move on to unfinished business. At this point, and this happens to be here because it was their last election. So Monica just inserted the council appointments to boards, commissions, and committees. How should we proceed appointing folks into the committees or boards? How do you guys feel like are there changes, do you think?
Do we see?
Take application or such?
No. This is us.
No, for us.
As liaisons.
For us, for our committee liaison.
Go alphabetical.
No.
Okay, I'm lost.
Yeah, so this,
Yeah.
this
All right.
is,
Figure that part.
Let me restate. Okay. Item 7, unfinished business A says council appointments to boards, commissions, and committees.
So like, you're the representative for PRAB.
Right.
Would the council like for us to read who's currently appointed to?
That'd be a good start, yes.
Yeah.
So we currently have PPACG and we have CML, which generally the mayor would be appointed to those committees. We have the UAC, we have Keep Woodland Park Beautiful, we have the Youth Advisory Council now. We have Historic Preservation Committee, we have the Downtown Development Authority, we have Main Street, and we have the Park and Rec Advisory Board. So those are the committees that we have. Currently, we have Mayor Pro Tem Nakai on UAC, as well as Jeff Gear. We currently have Seth Bryan on Keep Woodland Park Beautiful and the Youth Advisory Council. We currently have Jeffrey Gear on Historic Preservation Committee. We currently have the mayor on Downtown Development Authority and Main Street, and we currently have Steve Smith on the Park and Rec Advisory Board.
So I think you take what Mayor Case had, PPACG,
CML,
yeah. I think that makes the most sense. Just continuity in the mayor spot. I don't have any other recommended changes. That being said, I'd love to get Dawn involved here. Any thoughts, Dawn? Got to put you on the spot, man.
Yeah, I know.
I am probably going to relinquish
DDA or Main Street
or both. One of them.
You want to stay on DDA?
I kind of do.
Okay.
I was gonna say I could take Main Street because that fits into my schedule.
It does?
Yeah, Mondays.
Yeah, Mondays at 10.
Yeah.
Okay.
Perfect.
All right. That puts I'm good with that.
Okay.
Looking at Main Street people. Everybody cool? All right. Okay, I'm good with that. I'll stay on DDA, PPACG, CML. DDA is early in the morning, so it's not that big.
Lucky you.
I just remember we also have the lobbying committee, which generally is the mayor and the mayor pro tem.
yeah, so
Catherine's already on that if you guys are
If
good
you're-
with that.
Yeah, no changes.
then I'd like to stay on the UAC.
Yeah.
Obviously, and
Yep.
then I'm currently the alternate for PPACG, which
Yep.
I'm fine.
I'd like
with
that.
doing.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm happy staying on UAC and HPC, so no changes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Seth?
I'd love to keep them on.
Yeah,
UAC.
I'd like to continue my work with Keep Woodland Park
Okay.
Beautiful and the Youth Advisory Council.
Okay. Wow.
That was easy.
Do we have to do any formal motion or anything here?
I don't think so.
We just need a consensus from the
Yeah,
council.
okay, then
Yeah,
I think
so
we
we're all
got
good.
it.
Yeah.
So basically, the only change is
You're dropping.
you're dropping Main Street.
Don's getting.
Don's getting it, and you're picking up CML.
Yep.
And
And
PPACG.
PPACG, gosh.
Okay.
Huh?
Let's triple your salary.
Yeah. Good. Okay. Do we have it? Monica, do you? Okay. Excellent.
You do need to change the time for Pratt.
Yeah,
It's second Wednesday at 5:30.
and HPC's changed it.
Second Wednesday.
Is still first Tuesday, but 4:30.
I'll update that. Fill out that form.
Excellent. Okay, thank you. Thank you, council. That was super easy. Good. All right. Ordinances, item 8, ordinances on initial posting. We have none. Item 9, public hearings. We have none. 10 is new business. We have none. And 11 is reports.
You have any?
I'm sure I'm supposed to have something, but I don't.
There were no community events for you to read tonight. That's
No.
why you don't have a.
Okay. Oh, no, there are events. There are certainly events. Yeah, but okay, so I will be more prepared on the next council. But I do want to, I want to thank the community for the election. I do want to thank all the council. Thank you for this smooth seating and also the figuring out of the committees and such. That was well done. That's it.
My turn? Okay, I'm gonna be long-winded for a change.
Oh boy.
For a change, usually. Okay, so first I wanted to second George, I wanted to thank the community for the support. Second, I'm gonna try to do this without crying. Kelly, we haven't always agreed. Over the past 4 years, we have served together, but we did good together. Thank you for your service on council for the last 8 years, and I wish you the best of luck. All right, UAC. The UAC met and we discussed the TAP management reconciliation plan and decided to postpone any changes until we have an external assessment done by Colorado Rural Water Association. And I think we're looking at that around July, August timeframe, if I'm not mistaken. We also are moving a gray water ordinance forward to council, which should be on the agenda next month. Did Kip leave? Okay. What was we took a bid for the road to the reservoir and we were very happy that it came in at half price. Is that correct? Not quite half?
Close.
Close.
Very excited, yes.
Yes, we're very excited at that. It came in at like 1.4 million.
1.2.
1.2 million and we had budgeted 2 million. So that was great. Thank you. And then the legislative update. I'm going to try this.
Yeah.
There were 575 bills that were introduced. There have been around 65 which have become law. There are still 340 bills that need action within the next 30 days, which ends May 16th. So we'll see where that goes. We are opposing House Bill 261114, which grants by right a minimum lot size of 2K square feet, and House Bill 261308, which allows lot splitting 1,200 square feet and 800 square feet of that 2,000 square feet. This is to do infill, which does not belong up here. Let's see, we're also opposing House Bill 261119, which is to split the mill levy property tax where we're taxed on our house versus our vacant land to basically give people to sell their vacant land off. There are a few more, but those were the ones that hit me hard anyway.
Yeah, I think you nailed that. Yep.
And then lastly, PPACG, they're working on trying to keep the toll road tax, which we are part of the district from Monument to Castle Rock. When we approved this tax, it was supposed to stay in the district. They now want to be able to use it throughout the entire state. So they're working on trying to oppose that. Shocker. And that is all I have.
Excellent.
All right, I just have a couple of items. The Youth Council will be having our next meeting, April 30th at 4 p.m. We're eager to work with the committee members on bylaws, the elections of officers, and discussing Colorado open meeting laws. So they're well prepared for the future meetings. Keep Woodland Park Beautiful. We had a meeting on April 9th. We discussed beautification proposals and our next steps for the Litterbug Art Lab, which is taking place on April 29th from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. I want to thank Merit Academy for signing on board and sending over their sixth graders to participate in this. I think it'll be a great event with them. And we're still hoping to hear back from some other schools and homeschoolers. I also want to take a time and thank the citizens for voting in this last election. Voting is our most sacred right and a significant responsibility as citizens. Thank you for taking the time to be informed and engaged. I also want to thank all the candidates who ran as well. Service is a calling and a significant commitment, and to put yourself out there for the community we share is commendable. Lastly, Kelly, you've been an incredible mayor. You have represented the city well at every turn. You've led with compassion, compromise, dignity, and commitment. You engaged community and fostered trust and partnership between citizens, businesses, and other local and state leaders. As a new council member, your conduct set a high bar for what it means to serve. I am deeply grateful for your leadership and your vision for Woodland Park. Thank you.
All right, so first off, HPC, we met last Tuesday. We discussed several topics around the Roberts House and seeking grants to preserve that property and the structures on it. A lot of times when people talk about the Roberts House, they forget the barn. The barn's kind of actually more important than the house itself. So we had a good discussion around that. We also talked about the Templeton Cemetery restoration plan, and kind of a fun thing that I didn't know that I learned. We talked a bit about apparently there's a time capsule that's in the circle that nobody likes at Bergstrom Park. So as we get into redeveloping that, I want to find it because we're not exactly sure where it is. And since it's apparently only been there since about 2012, give or take, not open it and put it somewhere else in the redesigned Bergstrom Park. So so that was kind of interesting to learn about that. So wow. So all that being said, I'm gonna have a harder time getting through this than you did. I met, so when I first decided to run for council, one of the first people that I sat down with was Kelly Case. And we met at Starbucks just to kind of get to know each other and talk about, you know, what it meant to serve and what it looks like to serve. And, you know, like I said in the last meeting, I'm kind of a change allergen. I'm not good at it. It's not something that I look forward to. And I got to say, you know, in these 2 years, it's been an honor to serve with you. Like Catherine, we certainly haven't always agreed. I would be lying if I said that that I listened as well as I could have. You know, it's we've had a lot of really spirited discussions about things, and you've attempted to provide counsel, and I would say that there were times I did better with it than others. So that being said, you really, in my opinion, kind of redefined what being mayor of Woodland Park looks like. The bar that you set with being visible and appearing and representing our city, I truly don't know how you're going to meet that, George. It's truly been an honor, and despite the fact that, you know, we again haven't always agreed with everything, it has been an absolute honor to serve with you. I genuinely look forward to seeing what the next chapter in your life brings you. And I just want to close by saying thank you. It's truly been an honor. And that's it for me.
Thank you, Jeff. Mr.
Wow. You're so beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
Well, Kel, Madam, ex-mayor, I'm the redheaded stepchild, the one that tried to keep you on your feet, even in the bad times and the good times. Sometimes it worked, but most of the time it did work. So, but anyways, gonna miss you. You're my bee. I always will be. So, but I learned a lot from you. And I use those in life, which is a good thing. So with that, I'm not going anywhere. So I'll see you out there. So if you hear my famous call, you know who it is. So going on with my new reports. Like I think I'm supposed to. Okay. You're so cute. Okay. We got recreation activities guide was published and posted on the city website on March 22nd. A reminder, Avenger Open Space has been selected as the Colorado Lottery 2026 Starburst Award recipient. The mom and son dance. You want to go to the dance with me and be my mom? Oh, no, we're almost an age, huh? Yeah, forget that. Okay. Went on sale March 15th. The event is scheduled for Saturday, April 18th. Oh, that's this Saturday. Okay. Then, let's see. During spring break, the Aquatic Center brought in, is it 13,600 or 3,600?
I think it was the second number.
3,000?
Yeah.
Brought in, we'll go with $600 at spring break for.
No, it's the other number.
Oh, 13,000. Okay, 13,600 during spring break at the Aquatic Center. And they're still looking forward on May 1st for the first swing at the golf course. Okay, also. Yeah. If you ever get a chance, and I gotta hand it out to the Woodland Park PD. Those guys at night, I swear they gotta drink so much coffee because those guys do whatever they can to stay awake. It is boring out there, but they do a great job of keeping themselves awake. I went for a ride with Sergeant Sullivan and great personality. I tell you what, if you get pulled over and you get a ticket in Woodland Park, you gotta be either stupid, done something really stupid, or done something really bad in order to get a ticket in Woodland Park. Sweetest people out there. So if you get a ticket, you deserve a ticket. But our PD up here, they're so caring. They're sympathetic. They listen. And that's what I got to say. I got to hand it, to our PD department up here. They're awesome. Okay. The next going on to the Teller County Masonic Lodge up here has given or is going to be totally given out a total of $17,800 in total scholarships this year, $1,800 of band camp scholarships, and $16,000 in academic scholarships. So it's not too late if you got a senior that's going to Cripple Creek High School or Woodland Park High School, tell them to go see Miss Stone at the high school, and she has the paperwork for that. And guess what? That's all I have.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Ta-da! We'll
All right,
see you
now.
later, Cal.
Now, Don, this is going to be your first council report. We expect a ton of stuff here.
Actually, I have very little.
Okay.
Sorry, I took all the time up. I usually don't.
I would just like to thank the citizens of Woodland Park for the opportunity to serve you. I will do my best to uphold your trust. And if you ever have any questions or anything, I am available. Secondly, I would like to thank Kelly for, over the years, her coming and sitting down, having a cup of coffee, and just giving me some counsel and advice on things. It's going to be funny not to see you up here. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks.
That it?
That's it.
Okay.
Congratulations, you guys.
Yeah.
I didn't have to run.
But you will be in 2 years. City Attorney's report.
Yes, nothing substantive. I just wanted to add, thank you to Mayor Case. It was an honor working with you. Jeff is very upset that he can't be here. He's in Richmond, Virginia, doing his annual Civil War historic thing that no, not reenactment, but historic thing that he loves. And welcome, Councilmember DeZellem. Everyone else, congratulations, and also to Steve for not running. But we've been working with the city since February 2021, so over 5 years. So it's been a privilege and honor to work with you alongside of you all in this community for that long. So we're looking forward to working with you for the next term. Thank you.
Thank you. City Manager's report.
All right, thank you. I will start off by reminding the community that we are on level 2 water restrictions. So we put that reminder out this week. What that basically means is May through September, watering is not allowed between noon and 6 p.m. under any circumstances. No watering if the wind speed is above 10 miles per hour. You, of course, flowers, shrubs, and trees may be watered on any day, but not between noon and 6. So just keep that in mind. We will be having discussions with the UAC if we continue to be in these drought conditions, because it's getting pretty dry out there and we cannot have people just wasting the water in the wind. So we don't want that to happen. All right, council, congratulations. We're going to be getting a lot of work done over these next 2 years. So really, really excited about that. We have a long list. We'll be getting ready for priorities and all of that. So as you're thinking over the next couple of weeks about what you'd like to be talking about for priorities, as we start looking at budget, it'll be here before we know it. So let's keep that in mind. But congratulations, really excited to be working with you all. Mayor Case. All right. I've been thinking a lot over the last few weeks about all of the different things I could say to you, about you, right? And I kept coming back to the same 2 thoughts, and that's trust and collaboration. We all recognize you're about as knowledgeable and experienced as it gets in local government and regarding our city. But I got to see it from a more specific perspective. Coming in as the city's finance director, I'll tell you, it's not always easy coming into a new role, but then when you find out that your mayor pro tem was the finance director for 17 years, whew, I was a little bit intimidated, sweating a little bit. But you never made it feel that way. From the very beginning, you approached everything from a place of support, mentorship, always willing to help, taking my numerous calls about all the historical information, why we did things a certain way, or why we shouldn't have, or, all of those things. And I truly appreciated that. You've just continued to demonstrate that willingness to help and to be a problem solver, make good things happen for our community during your time as mayor. And I truly appreciated that. I know there were many, many times people reached out to you to either express a suggestion or possibly a frustration. And each time you'd bring those items forward and we would discuss them collaboratively, and not always, but generally we'd find a pretty good solution for most of those issues. And that's how good governance works, with respect and diplomacy. For all the time we've worked together, I have seen you express your opinions and make the decisions that you feel are the best for our city. And I know it's not always easy, but it's where good leadership starts. So I'm proud of the accomplishments we've been able to share together, setting a foundation for sound financial management and truly intentional growth and improvements throughout the city. So thank you sincerely for the commitment you have made these last 8 years of your time, your energy, your expertise, and your leadership. Our city is moving strongly in the right direction because of it. So please step away tonight knowing the impacts you made are lasting and the contributions you made are sincerely appreciated. So thank you. And that's all I have.
Well done. Well done. All right. That brings us to adjournment.
Real quick.
Uh-oh.
Real quick. Who did the bags?
Oh, yes.
Thank you. And I wanted to acknowledge whoever did them. So thank you so much. I
Thank you.
appreciate
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
We give one last standing ovation to Mayor Kelly.
Oh, of course. And with that, we are adjourned. Uh-oh.